Hey, it's Edge here, and on today's video we're checking out gold. If you want to have a look at the grand supercycle time frame or degree, I did a video about that on gold as well, so that is free to check out. But today we're closing on more on the counts and possibilities of the current price action and what is happening here. Now, the idea previously was that we had 1, 2, 3, 4 on primary scale and a possibility of 4 being completed down here. Now I have a couple of different ways to get the third of primary up here. Either we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and wave 5 is extended. This doesn't look good to be fair. And then here we have this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wave 5 is kind of extended as with 3. Now whether you like either of those are the two options that we get our way up here, so I'm just going to use this for now. There's also this possibility of being a wave 5 and being a cycle 1 complete up here, and now we would be looking at some kind of correction for cycle 2, and that would be something like this. We could come all the way down here. If this is broken here, this primary 1 top, we at least know that this is not impulse wave. It could be some kind of if we can manage this into a diagonal, but that is long ways off again, so I don't think we need to focus on that too much. Now this is one count that I have here. We can go into, let's go into 8 hours, we can probably see this. Now we're just checking out possibilities for this triangle here. So the thing that I don't like is the placement of this A. You don't see support for this A as in triangle. Let's go a bit higher time frame, maybe you can see something there. It's getting better, but still not that good. Can we even see it here? Not really. No, we're just trying to look for reasons. Now the A can end here or here as well, so depending on that placement we could look for some kind of triangle if that is possible. Now on price action the triangle is very possible, and this would give our primary 4 up here, and then we would have 1, 2, and this is 3, 4, 5. Now I'm not sure if I really like this, but this to me is some kind of valid count. But we have more bullish counts as well, saying we ended up here or ended down here, and then we're creating some kind of 1, 2 heaven here. So let's check that out as well. Now this is the count I have here. So again we have the wave 4 ending here. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into intermediary 1, 2, and then minor 1, 2, minute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and so on, climbing up real high. Now invalidation points for this 1, 2 is down here around 1700. For this minor wave 1, 2, 1680, and basically the same for this 1, 2 of this scale. Now if we're coming down that much, then yeah, this is not nearly close enough to being right. There's bearish options as well, and we're going to look into those as well in a bit. Now there is some differences here that we can get into, and I've labeled this as, is this minor 1 2 or wave 2 of minor 2. So saying minor 2 could end here for this WXY, and we might have some kind of weird diagonal, I guess, up to 1 2 of minute, and then again unravel the same way. Now this is super bullish, and I don't even want to look too much into this, but the idea here is that we're doing this minute 1 2 3 and now pulling back for wave 4. We can check out this, where we're supposed to come down to most usual place, 382. We've already come up down to 236, and let's see a bit closer what this price action looks like. Now this is almost a straight down candle. This might be some kind of with some correction, maybe 1 2 or AB. Let's measure this out so we get some kind of, well, we came down to the 1618 and 1 2 3 4 5. Definitely looks like impulse here as well, so this could be A, B, C. Now if we're going past the 1618, it usually tells us that this whole structure is an impulse wave. Now if we just rally up from here, this definitely looks like more of a correction. But again, if we are dropping down more after pulling back a bit, let's fix that position here. If we are, well, basically if we don't come up over this point here, around 2020, then we are correcting down more, and this could be part of a, this is 1 2 3 maybe 4 and 5, and then up again in corrective manner, so 3 waves, and then 5 down again. Now wave 1 is all down here, but usually, as this looks like parabolic move, these really deep corrections don't usually happen. So I'm more saying that this looks like ABC, and now we would be creating some kind of 1 2, and this would be the 3rd, 4th and 5th. And then if you want to, or at least there's a setup here, 1 2 and 3 4 5, wait for the 3 waves to pull back, and you have a trade setup here with a clear stop here below this wick, and then you can target the moon. But probably need to go down to 15 minutes to look into this, that these are valid waves, and see how that ends up playing. But yeah, that is definitely a possibility. Now having the low risk here means that you have a lot of upside to go, and really small risk as well. But again, portion sizing is the main thing you want to look for, and de-risking your positions as well if you can. Now that was the main bullish count I had. Here's also another one that is a bit more bearish. This is saying that wave 4 primary is not done. And here we got an ABC, ABC and ABC down to here, and then ABC coming up here. Now this is some weird movement, and it's really hard to figure out how we can place some kind of structure here so that we can end up in this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it looks bullish on here, this part, but this does not really look like 1, 2, unless of course we're going higher. Now currently, why I wanted to look into this more was just because we're just almost hitting the 1-to-1, so the retrace of the B wave here, and the B wave would be something like this. Well, if it's completed here, then it is going to be intermediate. This can go higher, but we'll see how it turns out. I don't really like this structure here, and don't really see too many good things for this here. Now we see some kind of a okay, this looks, this trend here and the trend here. Is there a triangle? Is there some stuff on here as well? Not really too much here. This is the lowest point. This is somewhat looking like a triangle, so can we get the B wave here? Here. A, B, C. E would be somewhere here. Let's see. Ends here or ends here. Is this part of it? Well, that is another idea that I see, that this is some kind of possible triangle here. It's a bit weird looking though, where the bottom is not too much moving and it's on A, B, maybe up in here. Oh well, that is an idea I need to look into more. What else? I think that is something, again, here we can look for 5 waves. If we want to be bearish and this looks like a good count for you, let's go to 1 hour time frame. So this current price action, as I talked already, if we are topping out here, which is a possibility for the wave B, the wave C is a big one as well, and there is a short position possibility that we can take. So 3 here, 5 here, 3, 5, 3, 5, and let me show it here. So 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, and then we look for 3 waves back, and then we have that same setup of 5 waves, 3 waves. Now we would have this setup here, 2% stop loss. If that feels like too much, you might want to look into smaller time frame on the next, something like this, and then 3 waves pull back, and then you would only be risking this much, 0.5. So there's definitely, depending of course on your time and possibility to look into the charts and be reactive of these areas. And for more on this strategy, I got a Elliott Wave basic trading strategy on my channel. You can check that out if you don't know what this means here. But yeah, I think that is covering a bit both sides of this action that can happen. Looking out for what happens here is really critical. If we are correcting down more and then pumping, we're going to be pumping a lot more most likely. And if we're coming down in 5 waves, 3 waves back, we're probably correcting more for the primary 4 count here. Now, where can we expect the 4 coming down? 0.382, so around 1600 I think is some kind of possibility. And well, we didn't catch gold down here because this was a really a mess to be honest. Now it's trying to unfold at least, so we get a better idea of what's happening. So we still have some trade setups to go, and still can have some kind of a 20% move, which is pretty big. Oh well, in any case, I think that is going to do it for now. Let me know if you want a coin or some kind of chart to be analyzed. So let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next ones.